Well, people, how you doing? Welcome to Home Song. Excuse me, I'm looking at my iPad so that I can maybe see if there's anything going on, and I can see when it's gone live. So bear with me just a second because I like to be able to see what's going on. I don't like to watch myself, but I like to watch to see if you're watching. So let's have a wee look here and see what's happening. Still nothing live on the Home Song page as far as I can see. So I've got a feeling that I am maybe a little bit... Oh, there we go. There it is. Right. That's fine and dandy. Captions are auto-generated. Well, that'll give you all a damn fine laugh. So let's see what's happening here. I nearly said it Home Song HQ, but it's not Home Song HQ. Home Song HQ is with tonight's host, Chris. He is in control of things, and he's away up on the west coast, and I'm on the eastern shores of Loch Lomond, and I've got my coffee. I've also got, I like my new t-shirt. This is my new Urban Croft t-shirt, Urban Croft Films, and I'm going to play you some songs now. I'm going to give you a wee update on what's been going on and say hello. I can't actually see what's happening here, but I'm hoping there's some of you watching. Right, let's see what we're going to do first. This is strange. For some reason, I don't think I've played this. Well, no, I know I've not played this song. I've been trying to keep a record of the songs that I've played on Home Song, and I haven't actually played this one, surprisingly enough. And I'll just kick the other guitar while I spin myself round. This is a song called Cherry Wine, and it goes a little bit like this. Have you ever heard that engine roar? Have you ever heard that engine roar? Have you ever heard that engine roar? I don't hear that sound anymore. Have you ever felt that north wind blow? Well, that was Cherry Wine, and I'm going to put this guitar down because I'm kind of perched on a stool here, and I want to drink my coffee. And if I try and drink my coffee while I'm perched on the stool and hold the guitar, I'll fall on my arse. And I'm trying to look here and see, oh, there is some comments here. Oh, goodness me. This was, I was trying to look at this and see what was happening. Good evening, David Fee. Neil Madden, good evening. Steve Byrne, hello, hope you're doing well, man. Colin Campbell, hello, man, how's it going? Coffee tonight, Colin, yeah. Margaret McDonald's watching. Oh, it's lovely to see you watching. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Now, since the last one, I think if you watched the last one, our pal Bill was over. Well, he's a Scottish guy, but he lives in the States now. And Bill and his wife Dorothy were here. We'd been at Glengoyne in the afternoon, drinking lots of whiskey. And then Bill was my guest on last time's home song session. So we alternated some songs. It was good fun. We were probably a little bit pissed, but hey ho, it was fun. Actually, I think Bill was more drunk than I was. That's quite difficult. Anyway, since then, there's been a couple of real live shows. 2 live shows, in fact. I had one in Manchester and one in Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. And it was awesome to get back out in the live stage. And it was great to catch up with some people. From my Wildcats group here on Facebook. So if you're not a member of Dave Arcari's Wildcats yet, head over there, join up. You get exclusive free content Monday evenings, live streams and all sorts of other stuff. Anyway, I've probably talked enough for in between these 2 songs. Let's see what happens if I play McPherson's Lament. Now, there's a wee bit of a story. It says a few months ago, I played Parcel of Rogues, which was basically a Robert Burns poem that I turned into a Dave Arcari song at the bequest of the BBC. And to cut a long story short, it was all quite successful. The documentary went down a storm. And then somebody asked if I would go and do this big fancy ass concert at Moor in Glasgow. Now, I played the Rock venue downstairs many times, but this was up in the upstairs in the church part in the steeple. And it was all dead posh, stained glass windows, people sitting in rows. Whew. Anyway, obviously I hadn't heard any of my other stuff. But he asked if I would do another Burns poem, and he wrote out the words, the poem, McPherson's Lament, or McPherson's Rant as it's sometimes known. And it was far too long to really turn into a 2 or 3 minute Dave Arcari song. So I kind of cherry picked the verses, and this is what came out the other end. Say wantonly, say tauntingly did he. Well, he played a tune and he danced it a run below the gallows tree. Farewell, ye dungeons, dark and strong. Farewell, farewell, said he. McPherson's time will no be long below the gallows tree. It was by a woman's treacherous hand that I was condemned to die. Oh, upon a ledge at a window she stood, and a blanket she threw over me. Say randomly, say wantonly, say dauntingly gave he. Well, he played a tune and he danced at a run below the gallows tree. Untie these bands, free off of my hands, and give to me my sword. There's no man in all Scotland, I'll brave him at his word. Say randomly, say wantonly, say dauntingly gave he. Well, he played a tune and he danced in a ring below the gallows tree. how some come here to see me die, and some to buy my fiddle before that I depart. Well, I'll break her through the middle. Oh yeah! Say randomly, say wantonly, say dauntingly gave he. Well, he played a tune and he danced in a room below the gallows tree. He played a tune and he danced in a room below the gallows tree. Macpherson's Lament. Right, let's put this guitar down and I'll talk some more rubbish and then I'll play another song or two. I hope you're all hearing okay. I realised that the last couple of these I must have had my settings wrong and I wasn't making great audio. So let's see what's happening here. Thanks, Steve. Sure it won't last. What's happening here? Oh, thanks, Paul Stewart. How you doing, man? And of course, David Fee, the Mr. Homesong himself, is on here. Good evening, David. Nice to see you all. David and Fee and Chris Hannett's tonight's hosts are the home song gurus. They bring and organise the whole thing to you. So, I think I said, actually earlier on, I said that I do these... I've got this group called Dave Arcari's Wildcats, and it was lovely to see some folk from the group out at the Manchester and Liverpool gigs. The Wildcats group, there's exclusive free content, live streams and stuff. We do some Wildcat specific merch. T-shirts have all sold out, but we'll do another run of them soon, exclusively for members of the group. And what else do we do? We've got collaborative Spotify playlists, and just a whole load of banter, really. So it's pretty good fun. I love it. And it's a nice way to connect with people and stay connected with them. I'm on the coffee tonight because I'm not meant to... Thursday night, I'm actually allowed to drink tonight. But not meant to drink Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, I'm not meant to. I'm trying not to drink. Unless there's an occasion, of course. And I can usually make an occasion. But last night we went along to our pal Betty's to help her out with something. A couple of glasses of wine later. And it was dark. We got home, got the grill on. Was cooking chicken kebabs out back in the grill at 11 o'clock last night. So I'm gonna... I don't think I played this guitar last time. Chris, our host, said he likes this guitar. It's a wee Collings. I've had it for a long time. I don't often take it on the road though, so it's usually for recording and for live streams. So let's give this song a shot. Movers and shakers, they're all around. Movers and shakers got their feet on the ground. Some say they don't want to share where they've been and what they've done. Givers and takers, which will you be? Which you choose, well, it's plain to see. Givers are doing all they can. Takers don't help anyone. Give some an inch and they'll take a mile. Hope that inch might stretch for a while. String starts to break, make no mistake. Time for a change of plan. Makers and breakers, keeping it real. Makers do deals that they will then seal. Leave nothing behind, no one will mind. Breakers, they all play the field. Just look round and what do you see? Givers and makers like you and me. Better than breaking, preferable to taking, just so we all can be free. Just so we all can be free. Just so we all can be free. Oh well, I made it through it. I don't think I've played that song since before lockdown, and I got right to the very last line before I screwed it up. But hey, oh, that's all part of the home song fun. So what else is happening? What else is happening? Let's see. I can't see anything here. Oh, I can. Thank you, Steve. You like that song? Thanks, Colin. Sounding all right. Oh, David, thanks for putting up the link to my Facebook group. So what else is happening? Oh God, that's 3 songs down already, and I'm in a wee bit of a hurry tonight because we've got pizza dough ready. Oh yeah! Now, if you watch this or my Wildcats live streams, the home song sessions, anything, read my blog on my website at davearcari.com, look at my Facebook post, my Instagram post. You might be forgiven for thinking that I'm not interested in music at all. All I'm interested in is food and drink, beer, whiskey. Yeah. But Margaret is going to be giving the pizza oven her first shot tonight. I've used it quite a lot. Margaret has yet to give it a bash and she's full of advice. So we shall see. The proof of the pudding shall be in the eating, as they say in the West End of Glasgow. You're in your pizza. Anyway, more about, forget about the food and the pizza. I've got other stuff to tell you that I didn't tell you why I was drinking coffee, because I've still got a hangover from last night. That's what going to Betty's along the road does to you, and drinking wine and then drinking beer while you're grilling stuff outside, and then drinking whiskey and then falling asleep on the sofa and dropping a bag of peanuts all over the floor. God, I don't half talk a lot of crap. I'm sorry. It's funny, but sometimes when I do this and I just start rambling, I think of who is it that's on Radio 2 at about 6 o'clock? Lisa Tarbuck. She plays amazing music in Radio 2, but by God, she doesn't have to talk a lot of shite. And she's got some squeaky thing for dogs and all sorts. But the music, she plays amazing music. She's got great taste. She's just a pat of shite. A bit like mine, really. So anyway, I told you about there were 2 live shows in the last couple of weeks, Manchester and Liverpool. There's another 2 coming up very, very, very soon. Next Friday, a week tomorrow. No, a week on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, 28th of August. That's not 2 weeks. That's not a week tomorrow or 2 weeks tomorrow. That's 1 week on Saturday. That's 1 week on the day after tomorrow. That makes sense? Saturday, 28th of August. I'm playing at the Cluny 2 in Newcastle, one of my very favourite venues. The Cluny and the Cluny 2 are some of our favourite 2 haunts. This time it's in the Cluny 2. I've done some shows in there as well in the past. Normally not the main, they're both the main Cluny. Normally the other room. One's, I don't know what the difference actually is. They're both great rooms, great sound. So I'm hoping that some more Wildcats and some more people will be out for that. So that's Saturday the 28th of August. I'll get the date right one day and then people might turn up on the right day. Instead of turning, I went to that gig last night and you weren't there. Whoops. So Saturday 28th of August, Cluny 2 Newcastle. And then the following Friday, 3rd of September, I'm going to be back at the Cathedral Quarter Arts Festival in Belfast for a special show at Black Box, which is another amazing venue. And even better than that, My pals, the Bonvilles, are going to be opening that show. And the very first time, I think it was maybe the first time I ever played at Black Box in Belfast, it was a Out to Lunch festival show. And the Bonvilles opened that one, and I think that was the first. I think we'd maybe met in Glasgow and got drunk one night. But we were at a Black Box as well, so that's almost like one for the books. So I'm going to play another song now that I've told you about the gigs and I've told you about the Wildcats group. I haven't told you about all the new merch on my website, but that's coming. Well, you're not getting off that easy. So I'm gonna play a song on this guitar, and this is a song called Hangmans Blues. Well, midday sun shone on Cherokee Bill as he stood by the gallows pole. The hangman asked anything to say before I take your soul. I didn't come here to make a speech, he said, just came here to die. Searchlights lit the blackout ripper as he was prepared to hang. Well, every sirens screamed above, he stood there and sang. I didn't come here to make a speech, he said, just came here to die. Never rode again. The sassy blonde was hanged. Well, the last lady never made a sound as the trapdoor below was banged. Went out, she came to make a speech. I think she just came here to die. Went out, she came to make a speech. I think she just came here to die. Went out, she came to make a speech. I think she just came here to die. That was Hangman's Blues. Now where does this guitar go? It goes down here, I believe. So there we have it. I want to say a huge big thanks to Chris for having me on and hosting this evening's Home Song. I also want to remind you that Home Song tomorrow is Kenny McCall, 8 PM UK time, facebook.com/HomeSongers. But you knew that address already because you're here now. And thanks to David Fee as well for having me as part of the Home Song family. And that's about it. Hopefully see some of you in Newcastle or Belfast in the coming weeks. Meantime, don't forget you can join Dave Arcari's Wildcats group on Facebook, and you can enjoy all the free premium content, live streams, special exclusive Wildcats merch, collaborative Spotify playlists, and all sorts of other banter and stuff. So all that remains for me to say is thanks very much, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Thanks for watching, folks.